Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
He's bare-chested and banging his chest. Now he runs the opposite way. He runs with the 50. He runs with the 40. The guy is drunk.
Feeling hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest gambling show of all time. The positive, we're positive units over here, gambling show of all time. The cutest gambling show of all time. Don't let me get hot.
Oh, you're doing great.
Presented by Fish Face Streams, the ultimate hub of entertainment. John, how many streaming services do you have?
Probably five or six.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I got like at least five. That's a lot of content to choose from. What if I told you had an app or a website that you could get that show, you could get that movie, you can get that game that you don't know exactly what channel it's on. Introducing Fish Face Streams, the ocean of content. John, you love watching movies. This is perfect for you.
Absolutely, man. You ever just get that hankering to watch some random movie, but you have no idea where you can find it? You know it's on one streaming service. You just need to figure it out. And yeah, Fish Face. You just click on it. It'll take you right to the streaming service you need to be able to watch it.
So South Alabama, go Jags, play UCLA this weekend, and they play on none other than the Pac-12 network. Can you tell me where the Pac-12 network streams on? Because I have no idea until I went on to fishfacestreams.com and looked up where to stream that game. So I will be making a free trial of of who has Pac-12 network. All I have to do is take a peek at which game, which movie I want to watch, and for any game I can look at, you guessed it, the lines. You're right. You got consensus lines, you got lines by the book, not just FBS lines, by the way. John, do you want to bet some Big Sky? You want to bet some Southland Conference? They got them. They got those lines. They got those channels. Go to the Apple or Android apps and download the My Fish Face app, or go to fishfacestreams.com. All accounts are free. Yes, you beautiful son of a bitch that heard me right. Free. Free. That spells free. Follow them on all social channels at Fish Face Streams. Again, that's at Fish Face Streams. Fish Face Streams. Streamline the ocean of content. How about us, dude? We got sponsored out here, dude.
Look at you.
Fucking go, dude.
How many plays you got this weekend, Bobby?
Like, have you ever had these before, by the way?
It looks like a Mountain Dew.
It's a Crown Royal.
Oh yeah, I've had the regular ones, like Crown and Coke.
Boy. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I got like 14 plays. I love this board, by the way.
I love every board. They're so good.
I'm gonna put on the ticker. Look at that beautiful purple stream presented by Fish Face Streams. So you want to get on to like what we learned from week 2? Do you have anything for that?
Yeah. I overreacted on Florida. Yeah,
I told you
on Richardson.
I told you.
I knew I was doing it while I was doing it.
I hated that pick, and honestly, hand up, I didn't take it.
Yeah, I did.
I was beating my chest on Kentucky plus 4.5. It ended up being like +6, I think, or something like that. But I got scared because I just thought Anthony Richardson was the truth.
Yep, at home too.
But the biggest game of the week. Okay, so is Texas good, or is Alabama taking a step back? Which one
gotta
is it?
tell you, Bryce Young did not look good until that last drive of the game. He
They
looked awful.
They lose that game if they had at least 3 game-changing calls go Alabama's way.
And Ewers getting knocked out in this
Oh, on top of that,
beginning of the second quarter because he was moving the ball at will.
if Ewers is in that game, I mean they win that.
But classic Alabama versus Texas, slamming the quarterback down on his shoulder.
Right.
Shades of Colt McCoy.
Looks familiar, doesn't it? They win that national They win that national title if Colt McCoy doesn't get knocked out that game.
Yeah. We could say that all we want, but he never came out of the locker room. So
No, he did not.
Notre Dame, ha 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 ha. Hold on, Texas A&M, ha 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 ha. Appalachian State, what a team that is.
Listen, I told y'all back. I'll pull up the tweet right now. I'm about to burp.
There it is.
I tweeted way back when. I said the Sun Belt Conference will be a top 5 conference in the next 5 years. And they have been getting hyped up all off season, and they're proving it. They had ODU beat Virginia Tech week 1. You had App State beat the number 6 team in the country, which I don't think they should be number 6 team in the country, but
they just got beat by Appalachian State at home.
Don't you discredit App State. App State
I'm not,
whip your ass.
Texas A&M isn't in a different league than.
I'll get back to App State. I have a thought on them.
Okay.
Georgia Southern beat Nebraska, which we'll get to Nebraska.
Yeah,
too.
Scott Frost is gone.
Oh my god.
Bye.
And then quick. Marshall, and then coming back full circle, Marshall, who was, I mean, they're a semi Sunbelt team. They just joined, and they're beating Notre Dame at home. And I thought Marcus Freeman was going to be good.
0-3.
0-3. First 3 games. Hate
to see it.
Man, who's going to be Nebraska's head coach?
They have an interim guy. I have no idea. Bring Will Compton in
for the boys. I'm gonna get to Nebraska. I tell you one thing right now. They're a live dog. Live dog, no, boy. Not. Yes,
they're a dead dog. No, they're a dead dog.
No, they're not.
The spread is only 11 points. 11 points. I think Oklahoma beats them by 25.
Shit. Okay. Well, you want to just get on into it then?
Don't tempt me with a good
time. Do you have anything else for week 2? I'm trying to think.
Tennessee and Pitt played a great game. I thought both those teams impressed me.
Yeah. Pitt's better than I thought they were.
Pitt wins that game if what's his fucking name? Slovis, thank you. Doesn't get knocked out. Yeah. Or the other guy doesn't get banged up.
I'm trying to think who else. BYU. BYU looked great.
Oh yeah, BYU. Once again, they're money all year long, buddy.
Yeah, I mean the Sun Belt. I'm telling you, the Sun Belt's going to be App State. Getting back to what I was going to say, looks like one of the funnest schools to go to. Did you see those videos?
Oh yeah,
incredible. Like where they were running down each side of the road, and they all just converged and met, and like.
Did you see the video of the girl getting thrown off the cop car?
No.
She's like dancing on the cop car, and the cop's like right behind her, and he just like grabs her shirt and pulls her off the car.
It's the game you got to play, man. I'm telling you though,
that's the risk you play when you fuck with the cops,
right? The Sun Belt, dude. Like, I like with everything going on with conference expansion and like it's going coast to coast, and it's not really like regional anymore. Go to the Sun Belt if you want to just like enjoy like what college football is. Because
Oh, yeah.
you have regional, close knit rivalries and good talent too. Because I mean these teams are in the heart of the South, and they're getting like not I don't want to say the scraps of the SEC, but they're getting. I mean South for instance has like eight or nine like Ole Miss transfers. They got a couple of state transfers. It's just a that's where they go when they don't get playing time. So it's on the up and up. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
And
I will pound
they
that Sun Belt flag into the ground.
and they got to keep doing what they're doing, scheduling Power Five teams,
Absolutely,
because that's how you're going to get recruits to come in. If we're going to go toe to toe with the big dogs
would
every year,
would you schedule App State anymore
absolutely
after
not.
the?
What the fuck is North Carolina doing, scheduling them at App State? I would never go there. You
And then
couldn't pay me enough money to go there.
they went to Georgia State the weekend
Yeah.
after, which was a little bit easier of a game. Georgia State's not all that bad, but you got anything else? I'm trying to think of. UK looked good. BYU looked good. And yeah, Scott Frost.
Damn, it hangs on.
It's crazy how fast 11 minutes goes when we're not doing like the daily thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Let's
easily.
just get. All right, how many picks you got?
14, with room to add more.
All right, you want to just go noon slate?
Well, I picked the Friday game too.
Oh yeah. Let's start with that one because you have to be on the same thing as me. Have to.
Maybe, I don't know. My bias might be showing here, but I think Louisville impressed me. I think they played a great second half against UCF, absolutely shutting down an offense that ran through them in the first half. Yeah, UCF hangs 21 on them. Should have been even more than that in the first half, and then they give up 0 points in the second half and end up winning the game pretty handily. I'm going with the Cardinals plus 2.5 at home. Florida State, yeah, that LSU game's impressive, but this is a tough road game at night. Coming off a big win against UCF, that there'll probably be a hopping crowd. So I'm taking Louisville plus the 2.5.
You're making me question things now because I'm taking FSU or you know what? Fuck it, I am taking FSU minus 2.5. Louisville that first game, who'd they lose to? Syracuse. They got curb stomped by Syracuse, and that's sticking with me more so than beating UCF because Gus Malzahn. That don't impress me much.
Don't impress me.
I think Scott Satterfield, the Louisville head coach, I think he's on a I think he's on a pretty lukewarm seat. Did you ever hear what he had to say about Louisville?
No.
His first like press conference or one of the press conferences he did, and he was like, they asked him what his favorite thing about Louisville was, and he was like, "Oh, it's right next to the airport." they have hated him ever since.
That's funny.
So yeah,
funny.
I like FSU's quarterback. His name's slipping my mind right now, but I think he's one of the better quarterbacks they've had at FSU since probably Jameis. Not as good as Jameis because
Jameis.
but so yeah, give me FSU minus 2.5 for Friday night. And there's the second. I think there's an Air Force game that night. I have no play on that.
Yeah, I didn't play that one either. All right, so into the noon slate.
I'll start it off.
Speaking of the Syracuse Orangemen, I will be taking the Syracuse Orange minus the 1.5 at the Carrier Dome. Not the Carrier Dome. Is it the Carrier Dome?
It is the Carrier Dome.
It is the Carrier Dome.
Yeah.
At the Carrier Dome. Syracuse is a frisky ass team at home.
I like their quarterback.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
I love them at home. Covering the 1.5.
Who are they playing?
Purdue. And normally I'm a big Purdue guy, but this game I'm betting on whoever has the home field advantage. So, Syracuse.
I don't hate that. So as I alluded to, my first play of the noon slate and the one I will probably be watching and the one that's probably be featured is the live dog, the fighting Will Compton's Nebraska Cornhuskers plus 11. I will say If this goes down less than 10, I'm not going to take it. But I love taking teams that just lost their head coach because the interim usually empties out that motivational tank like right out the gate.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh my God, are you flipping already?
No, I might take the first half now that I'm thinking about this because I think Oklahoma's gonna be good. They have Dylan Gabriel from UCF as their quarterback, but they've only played UTSA and Kent State, and they were
UTSA
close.
is a good win, bro.
UTSA is not a bad team, but
it is a good win.
They
It's
were
another team you don't want to play.
They were close at halftime with Kent State, so I'm all over that first half, and let's be honest, I'm going to take the full game too. So give me Nebraska first half and plus 11.
No, I'm on the Sooners here. They are not a live dog, Bobby. They're a dead dog.
You're wrong.
And the Sooners will bury them 6 feet under where they belong.
Wrong.
And
You're wrong.
Nebraska will go on to be one of the most embarrassing Big Ten teams and have an embarrassing season, as they've already had.
Are they a top 30 job in the country?
Oh,
Like-
not anymore. Not in the last 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Not since they left the Big 12. They've been an embarrassment since they've got to the Big 10.
if you're a rising head coach, would you want to go to like Lincoln, Nebraska? No offense to Lincoln residents, but all the Lincoln residents that are listening to us, but I don't know. You can't recruit there. There's not a lot of talent there. You'd have to recruit from Texas. I don't know. I just don't think that's a top 30 job anymore.
I don't know. I think it's one that has a really high potential. Like, if you bring Nebraska back,
Oh, ooh,
you're a legend. But
absolutely.
it's not like bringing a Texas back. You're not
Well,
going to be able to. Go ahead.
Right. Well, I thought I heard Scott Frost has one winning season in his whole entire career coaching, and that was that 13-0 season.
I don't think that's true. I thought he had a couple.
He went 6-7 his first year at UCF, and then went 13-0, and then that's when he got hired at Nebraska. So I mean, it looked like a great national champions.
They hung the banner. They had a parade.
I'm so glad they did that. I will always respect that.
Oh, it makes me laugh.
So my second game, we'll start firing these off here because I know last time we were a little too long in the tooth.
Yeah,
time.
we kind of clogged along.
I love this game. I'm taking the University of Georgia Bulldogs minus whatever the hell it is first half. I'll probably end up taking the full game too. South Carolina, I do not think is good. I don't care how good.
That was one I got burned on
I hate
last week.
Spencer Rattler. I don't think he's a leader. I don't think he's a good quarterback. I think he's Georgia's defense is going to swallow this man up, and I don't know. I don't give a shit if it's at home. Give me Georgia.
14.5 points for the first half.
14.5?
Yeah. It's 24.5 for the whole game.
20,
I think I'm just taking the 24.5.
Tell me that's not going to be 21-0, or at least 24-3 at half.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think Georgia kills them. I got burned hard on South Carolina last week.
They're not good. They're not good.
No,
I like
they're not
Shane
good.
Beamer, but they're not good.
No. And Georgia is good. They are. Yeah. Breaking news here. Georgia's good.
Very much good.
All right. Do you have anything else at noon?
Oh, I got
a van full
I got two more. I'm taking Coastal. I can't remember who they're playing. I have Coastal minus 14. Hold on. Fill some time.
Oh.
Wow, look at this. Give me
Look at
another.
that stupid ass painting behind him.
Oh,
Hashtag art.
look at that. I got this from my
on.
gas station right here. It's a Dr. Pepper. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. It is a Dr. Pepper zero sugar poster, and this is the Superdome right here. It's pretty sick.
Are you
Not gonna
training
lie.
to win? Are you training to win $50,000 for your scholarship?
Throw some footballs through there. I'm just. Ashley comes up and I'm like, I'm like push balling footballs through the window. I've always hated that. Speaking of, Larry Culpepper was 1,000 times better of
Oh,
a
I hate
commercial
I hate
than
Fansville.
Fansville's the worst.
I hate it.
Give me back Larry Culpepper.
Yep.
Who was I looking
Ice
at?
cold
Coastal.
Dr Pepper here.
Ice cold Dr. Pepper here. Oh, yes. All right. Coastal minus 14 against the Buffalo Bulls.
Ooh, add it to the card. I love that already. Buffalo sucks.
Dude, they're usually a good team.
Yeah, this
They're
year
usually at the
trash.
top of the MAC. This year, not so much. Coastal was not at that party last week where the Sun Belt was getting all that credit. They're gonna they need that attention. Coastal's that attention grabbing school. They need some looks. They're gonna demolish the MAC, who is not anywhere close to the Sun Belt. So give me Coastal minus like
14.
28. I think they win by at least 4 touchdowns.
Yep, I love
And
that.
then, all right, here we go. This is nuts on the table. Here, Johnny boy. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish minus 10.5. I don't know what it's at right now. This is what it was at yesterday. I love this pick. This is a bounce back spot. This is a nuts on the table against Cal. Cal has played UNLV and UCD, whoever the University of California. I don't know who that is. I like Marcus Freeman. I think he turns this thing around. I don't think he can go. He's not losing to Cal. Cal's been a putrid team the last couple of years, and this is absolutely the spot where they pull it back together, and that line tells me that they're gonna pull it back together.
Stop making me add all these fucking plays, Bobby.
I'm telling you, dude.
I kind of like that too. You're breaking my own rule. I was like, don't overload the noon slate. Then I don't have chips to play the games that I actually like. But, I blow my load so early sometimes.
As one does. It's about the friends we make along the way.
In those 12 seconds.
No, I am a habitual over better on the noon slate.
Oh, I thought I'm a habitual.
He's a habitual line stepper.
He's a habitual line stepper. Oh,
Gotta love the Chappelle Show. All right, that's it for my noon slate. Who do you got for the 2:30 slate?
Oh,
I have 3, and there's one that I'm dumbfounded by. I just want to bring up.
okay. Well, I'm taking. You can go ahead and sound the alarm. I'm taking my Auburn Tigers at home +3, getting a little redemption from last year against Penn State. I think both teams were better last year. They played very close last year, and once again, home field advantage. 2 all-time fucking atmospheres. I love these home and homes.
Dude,
Like
yes.
Utah and Florida should have been a home and home. Those are another one that are like all-time fucking stadium atmospheres. Like you got to go home and home.
I'm all for, I don't know. I wish we did away with the whole like, all right, so and so like Texas team versus California team in Arlington, Texas at Jerry Dome. Like I don't want that. Like I want Alabama versus Michigan in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Like I want.
Yeah, like I like Florida, Texas, or Alabama, Texas doing a home and home. I think Alabama just needs to just start throwing their nuts on the table and go beat all these teams in their home stadium. Be like, okay, we're coming up to Ohio Stadium. We'll see you week 2. Play Ohio State in the horseshoe.
Don't you start talking like I will get rock hard right now if you start talking like that. I just wish they would do that. Like I wish the corporate shit would get out of it.
But there's so much money to be made in that shit too.
I know, but
I don't know.
Yeah, piggybacking off of your game,
Ooh,
circling
piggyback off me.
back,
Thank God.
touch back on that.
I'll touch you.
To be quite honest, John, if I had to lean aside right here, I would take Penn State. Their running
fine.
back is filthy, but I'm not going to do that to you out of sheer love because I love you. I'm going to take the under 47.
I don't hate that play.
This is going to be like 24-21. It's Sean Clifford versus Brian Harson's offense. So how are we going to do this? And Penn State, let's be honest, they're playing in Auburn. Auburn's a sneaky. Auburn doesn't get the love of a tough crowd that it is.
I disagree. I think it does get the love.
I don't think it
because
nationally. I don't think it does.
Because I mean, we just prove it every 2 years when Bama comes to town. Like,
you do.
When was the last time Alabama blew us out in Jordan Air? Not in 2 decades.
Even when y'all are just.
We were not
awful.
good last year. We were not that good, and we were really fucking banged up. And there was no reason we should have lost that football game.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think like LSU gets all the hype. Florida's starting to get all the hype. Like there's
LSU
just those
deserves it. Tiger Stadium is one of the loudest places I've ever been in my entire life.
I still need to go.
The people are absolutely fucking terrible down there, but Tiger Stadium's incredible.
They're mean as shit if
They
you're not
are
wearing purple and gold.
They are douchebags. Like, I hated everyone there.
You got kids like flipping you off, yelling "Tiger bait." It's a wild scene.
I had one kid run up, take my shaker out of my pocket, and throw it into a puddle. I will never go back to Baton Rouge, dude.
You never told me that.
Yes, dude.
Oh, that's
and then we proceeded to get our asses handed to us, so it wasn't even like it was fun.
All right. War damn Eagle. I'm rooting for y'all. I can't. I'm taking the under here. This one, I'm in a pickle here, John. Oregon -3.5 against BYU.
Why are you in a pickle? It's an easy one.
So my favorite gambling rule is taking the lower ranked favorites. I also think BYU might have a chance at the college football playoff.
They have the schedule to do it, buddy.
I've never considered myself a smart person, but I think I might take Oregon here, -3.5, after their first game getting embarrassed by Georgia.
I have 2 words for you, and it should be all I need to tell you. Bo Nix.
True. I love BYU. It's just, why is Oregon favored here?
Home crowd. But, Robert, that home crowd is really dangerous at night. They're playing at 3:30. It's an early game out there, buddy.
It is.
It's like an 11 o'clock kickoff. Or a noon kickoff.
All right. You convinced me. All right. We're on BYU.
Oh, and we're also on the over 58.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one. I didn't even look at that one. I just looked. That over under was blank from my mind. I just took the spread there. All right. I'm taking BYU. I love that BYU team. This is a straight up feel pick. My next game, speaking of overs, I am taking the Kansas Houston over 54. This might be my favorite play of the day. Kansas with rock chalk, baby. Kansas and Lance Leopold. Lance Leopold might be one of the best coaches. That was the best hire they ever could have made. Their offense is humming. Average. I wrote down some stats. I don't understand what the hell I'm looking at. I'm taking the over.
You didn't want to hear your fucking stats anyway.
Houston scoring and giving up over 30 points per game. Kansas is 55.5 points per game in their last 2 games, and they gave up 42 to West Virginia. So Give me the over 54.
West
It sounded like I was going to
Virginia,
make it convincing, and then I looked at my notes, and that was not the case.
take me home.
To the place
I
I
belong.
belong.
Here's another easy one for you. You might think they would be in a letdown spot here, but I think they just steamroll over Troy. Give me App State minus 12.5 at home against Troy.
Troy's on a Sunbelt whisperer over here. Troy is like on a downer year. I think they're waiting for Neil Brown to get fired from West Virginia so they can hire him back. So yeah, I don't hate that pick. App State's a monster. Listen to this. Listen to this line. Vanderbilt at Northern Illinois University. Guess who the 3-point favorite is?
Northern Illinois. I looked at this earlier.
Why?
It's not 3.5. I think it was 1.5.
Is it down to 1.5 now?
Yeah,
Why is Northern Illinois favored?
because Vandy sucks.
They can't be that bad.
Remember when they hung 63 on
Hawaii?
Hawaii? And everyone was on Hawaii?
Hawaii might be the worst team in the league right now.
Yeah, not so good, buddy. Not so good.
I don't have a play on that. I had to bring that up because I was like, why? Why
Yeah, I
is
saw that
Vandy?
too.
All right, we'll go to the late night slate.
All right, hold on. No, never mind.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. That's the end of my 3:30 slate.
Okay, I got 4 plays, which is night slate, including Pac-12 after dark.
No, I have 6. So I'll go first. I'm taking the over 53 in the Mississippi State at LSU game. I don't know why. This is kind of a gut shot for me. I don't know if the Mississippi State offense will be able to show up to get to this number.
I like that in theory because I love Will Rogers.
I'm just worried of Louisville or LSU being LSU and this being a 20-7 game, and it's just a boring ass punt.
That's kind of what it seems like it's going to be because Jaden Daniels just doesn't seem like he's the guy at quarterback over there. I didn't touch this game. I lean LSU just because Mississippi. This is the type of game that Mississippi State loses. As good as they
100%.
are, I think they are a very good football team. But this is the game that they're going to lose against Brian Kelly, who's out for blood now after getting embarrassed by Florida State. So yeah, I'm staying away. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to take LSU.
I can tell you one thing. I'm definitely rooting for LSU. I need LSU to win this weekend and next weekend so that we can get this night game.
Ooh. Are you going to that game?
I am going to that game.
Ooh.
Going back to the Holy Land.
Back on the plains, baby.
It's a weird group. It's a weird group that I'm going with.
At least you're going, baby. That's all that matters. Did you see the video of Coach O?
About him saying which door you want me to leave?
Which door you want me to go out of, brother?
Well, I'd be the same exact fucking way.
Yeah, it's Scott Frost right now. 15
you want to buy me out, and especially if I'm Scott Frost, I'm living on cloud 9 right now.
Oh my God,
they could have waited 2 weeks, and I would have lost $7 million.
Exactly.
2 weeks.
Greatest job in the world.
I think they didn't want to get embarrassed at home again against Oklahoma because if they hang tough with Oklahoma, it helps recruiting. But if not,
I was gonna say it's all about recruiting. My first game of the night slate, I'm taking Texas Tech plus 10 against NC State.
I'm on it. Let's go. Finally, we can ride together here. That was a good one. Good pick.
Let's ride together. Ride me.
Get in my hole.
I'll get in your hole. Get my foxhole. I love McGuire as their head coach. I think they made the right hire here, and I love their quarterback. I think NC State's just overrated. Like I like O'Leary, but I don't know. The public's all Oh, I put NC State is good, and the public is on Tech. Spin the wheel, but I'm not. I'm not going to spin the wheel. I'm
No,
taking
I'm on
Texas
Tech.
Tech.
Yeah.
I'm on Texas
Oh,
Tech.
yeah, the public is all over Texas Tech.
I'm taking Texas Tech.
Well,
I'm
I'm
not
taking
spinning the
Texas
wheel.
Tech here.
That was yesterday, Bobby, saying like, "Oh, here, spin the wheel."
Higher.
Did not prepare for that one. My next play, I love this play. University of Florida minus whatever. First
25.
half.
Love that. Oh,
First half. First half. Give me the full game. USF
14
is
and a half. It's
oh,
terrible. It's
they're
terrible.
they're putrid. They're the
Yeah.
worst. Charlie Strong ruined
Yeah.
that program. Like just
I'm-
ruined it.
Yeah. They used to
and
be
then you get-
feisty, man. Now it's disgusting. It's so
exactly.
bad.
Gators off a bounce back.
Yeah, at home.
This is an easy one. I love this one.
Yep. I love that one too. Another one that I absolutely loved. This is going to be a trend if Akron keeps playing Power 5 teams. This could go up to 50, and I'd still bet it. Give me Tennessee minus 47.5 at home against Akron. Let me tell you. So last weekend, one of my favorite plays was Michigan State at home against Akron. It was like 34.5, and it went exactly how I thought it would go. Michigan State would just score like 10 points a quarter, and it would end 40-0, and it was like 42-0 Michigan State. And this one, on the other hand, it's going to be 72-0.
Bloodbath.
Akron's terrible, and Tennessee has aspirations, and they're going to hang a big number here.
Who's Tennessee's backup quarterback?
Who the fuck knows?
Hendon
I don't
Hooker's
know.
going to be out of that game. That's the only thing I would be hung up on is like they're going to take him out early. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I agree with you there.
This, I take that back. This is my favorite play of the game, or play of the day. They got embarrassed last week.
Good. We're on the same play again. Get in my hole again.
They got, get in your hole right now. The videos that came out of their Yell team making fun of like App State, all this and that, hillbillies in the mountains. Just a bad look all around.
Oh, yeah.
I do not
Wah,
care.
wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Give me A&M minus 5.5 against Miami. Miami in their last game was hanging with Southern Miss for the first time.
Yeah. After you guys
Southern
told
Miss
me
is-
how shitty Southern Miss was, and so I loaded up on Miami. Thanks for that pick.
Sorry.
Yeah. Good one.
Sorry.
Yeah, expert.
Well,
Who do you think you are?
I did not think that's why I'm taking A&M half, just because they should have killed Southern Miss. They beat Bethune-Cookman and then were up by 3 at halftime at Southern Miss. Give me A&M. A&M, that whole crowd is going to be angry. Angry. A&M by 1 million.
Yeah. I'm with you here. I don't think Miami hangs tough. I think this is going to be, a vicious crowd at night.
Well, it's gonna be a fun. I think it's gonna be a fun game for a little bit, to be quite honest.
I don't know. We'll see. I got 2 left. I'm taking Pitt minus 10.5 at Western Michigan. I don't think Western Michigan's any good. As long as it stays under 14, I'm going to take Pitt here.
It's only 10.
10.5. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
don't
I
hate
think Pitt's a legit contender in the ACC. My only 2 college football futures were Pitt to win the Coastal and Pitt to win the ACC.
That one to win the ACC ain't gonna happen there, bub. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm not sold on Clemson.
Do you have any? Others?
Yeah, last one. Sorry. Pac-12 after dark, buddy. My Utes are getting back home, and they're going to put a whooping on San Diego State. Give me Utah minus 21 at home against San Diego State.
At San Diego State?
Nope. At
In
in
Utah.
Provo.
Provo's BYU.
Oh,
I don't remember
whatever.
where.
Salt Lake, wherever.
Wherever
BYU.
the fuck Utah. Yeah. I don't hate that. I think Utah's a solid ass.
Yeah,
team.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
That's another great home crowd at night.
Oh, ruckus crowd.
Ruckus.
Utah is a sneaky college football state.
Yeah. Oh,
I met some
absolutely.
people from Utah, and when I tell you, like Utah people hate BYU.
Oh,
and
yeah.
BYU people hate Utah. It's like Alabama Auburn.
It's college football, baby.
I love it.
At its finest.
My last game, I'm taking Fresno State at USC over 74.
Don't
Give
hate
it
that.
to me. Jake
Once again,
Hayner versus
I-
Caleb Williams.
I'm actually kind of. We need to get
Done.
into UC or USC because why are they a top 10 team? I just don't
Because
get
of
it.
the fucking AP. That's another thing. I could spend 30 minutes on why I hate how we vote on the AP top 25.
Why do we even have an AP top 25? anymore?
Why are like? And I forgot who mentioned this earlier. I think it might have been Brandon Walker from Barstool, but he was like, he made a good point. Like, why are all the like newspaper writers that are like only watching their teams? They're overworked, they're underpaid, and then they're made to vote on who's the top 25 team. Like, they don't have time to watch all these teams. Like, give you and me the picks. You and I could decide a better top 25 than those dudes. Like,
I am firm on the stance that I don't need a fucking poll until week 5. I don't need a fucking poll, a ranking, nothing. I don't give a fuck. It's all made up anyway.
they're gonna.
No one knows anything. They're gonna do it because
They're gonna do it.
you know why, Bobby? Because they need the number 2 versus number 6 team to be playing week 1.
And that's exactly
And that's why Notre Dame is ranked in the top 10 every fucking year. And that's why Florida State used to be ranked in the top 15 every fucking year. And why Miami is always up there, it's because you put a number in front of these fucking teams, they're going to hang a big rating. Which, it's fair.
You want to get pissed off?
Kind of.
You know Notre Dame got votes this weekend?
Oh, dude, that's not surprising.
Like, they may even still be. I haven't looked at the top 25, but
They're not in the top 25.
Okay, I was gonna say they got votes. Like, someone put them in their top 25. Whoever's doing that, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, why do you get a vote?
They
just lost to Marshall at home.
Exactly. And I could go on and on.
And yeah, okay, maybe if they're a top 10 team dropping their first game, no, they're 1-2 or they're 0-2.
And then on top of that, like, App State gets up to 24, but like Florida beat the number 7 team in the country and they jump to number 7. And then App State beats the number 6 team in the country and they only get 24. Like,
but they have a loss. That's different. If they're
yeah,
undefeated, if
but
you're
still,
undefeated,
like,
you probably jump up into like 16, 17.
yeah.
But
That's your opinion.
yeah,
You got anything else? Those are my picks, man. Do you want to do the NFL one tomorrow?
Yeah.
I
What's
like
tomorrow,
this,
Thursday?
dude. I miss this.
Do
I
it
needed
before
this
the game.
after today.
Yeah, tough day for you, buddy.
Dude, it was one of those days where like you drive home like just in silence. For
Oh,
like
yeah.
the first half of the car drive, and you're like, all right, we can put on a podcast or some music now. It's time.
Did you stop and
just-
get some road beers for the way home?
Oh, I absolutely got a road beer on the way home. It was that day.
That kind of
It's
day.
been that week. It's gonna be that week. I'm working all weekend. Whatever.
How'd your presentation go?
Oh yeah, I found out yesterday. I had to run the meeting because my boss has COVID, so like I'm the next one up, and I had to run an Excel sheet and just kind of run some math, and then after that was done, I had to like change a PowerPoint and like type in front of everybody, which is it's just so fun. It's fun. Jerry
fun.
Gergich, it's fun.
I'm so
It's just
happy
much
I'm
fun.
doing this.
It's not nerve wracking at all. So yeah, no, it went fine. It was just having like 7 people give you direction at once. It's fine. It's awesome.
Great. This is great. I love life.
I don't want to quit right now. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, I don't think about quitting every day.
I missed you, buddy.
You too, buddy. I'm glad you're into a house now.
God, dude. And spoiler alert, I'm a father of 2, or I'm about to be a father
future
of 2.
father of 2.
Future father of 2.
Yay! Congratulations. Look, I got you a balloon. It's behind you.
That was supposed to be a. All right, let's get off this thing.
So, do you have girls' names picked out already?
I think it's gonna be Olivia for a girl. Olivia Hall.
Jonathan Jr.
Jonathan White Hall.
I really want you to gamble away naming rights.
For the right price, I actually would.
So
I think Ashley would too. I think
$50.
Nah.
You're naming rights, and I'll put up $50.
If it's a boy, I think we're looking at like Hayes or Micah. Micah, I love.
Hayes
Hall.
I already want to beat that kid up.
Hayes Hall.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I don't see it.
Micah.
Micah.
Micah. Micah Hall.
Yeah, sure.
Not bad. Cannon. That's my
Cannon.
favorite one. Cannon Hall.
Yep, Duke Cannon. I wanted to be Cannon.
Duke Cannon Hall.
Duke. I like Duke. Duke.
Duke Cannon Hall. Sponsor us, Duke Cannon. All right. You got anything else?
Other than I love football.
God, I missed you. All right. Well, that was Don't Let Me Get Hot. Everybody have a great day. Please follow us on Twitter at Dawn Let Me Get Hot and Instagram at gets me every time. DON Let Me Get Hot. Instagram at Don't Let Me Get Hot. HAWT. Please like and subscribe on wherever the fuck. Apple, Spotify. Please rate and review 5 stars. Help the boys out. Let us do our thing. The more you help us, the more we can do our thing.
I need you to start doing your thing too. If your friends start asking you for pics or family members, just tell them to watch the show. Like, fuck you, this shit ain't free, bro.
No free pics. Watch the show, like and subscribe, and then you can get my pics.
Yeah.
All right, love y'all. Love you guys so much. Big hugs, tiny kisses.